Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make a DIY large cake board. Yes, so like a rectangular, like really wide cake board. Okay, so I had this cake order that I wanted to make, and the customer kind of ordered late, and then it would be, if I decide to order the cake board and wait for it to arrive, it will take too long. So I thought, okay, what can I do? And can I improvise? So I thought, okay, I'm going to buy 2 cake boards. So I bought 3 cake boards of 30 centimeters by 40 centimeters, and I was going to be needing about 50 by 40. Yeah, but I didn't have something that large, so I bought 3. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to glue 2 together side by side, and I'm going to put the third one on top of it like this, like to hold those 2 in place. Yeah. Okay, so look at my placements on the, that's how we're going to be doing it today. But we're going to be doing it upside down because the white part of the cake board is the part where the cake will be displayed. So we're going to glue the cake together like this first before doing the bottom. So normally when I get late cake orders like this that I won't be able to maybe get the right accessories for on time, I don't take them because they just end up stressing me out. But for this one, I had an ulterior motive. And that was because he wanted a 30 cake for his wife. Yeah, and I wanted to I'll get the opportunity to make a number 0 cake for my YouTube channel. Can you see I'm selfish? Normally I wouldn't take this cake order because I've learned over time that customer's emergency is not my emergency. Otherwise you just be running helter skelter. So if it's out of my way, I'm not going to do it. At the end of the day, it's not going to be worth it. So if it's out of my way, or the customer ordered late, or it's just not very convenient for me, I'm not taking that order. Sorry. Anyways, so I'm going to gist you guys another day about how I kind of got to this point. Yeah, before I used to be afraid, okay, so if maybe I don't take orders, how will I have enough money? My business needs to make money and stuff. I'm going to tell you guys the way around that. If you have a business and you're thinking, how can you do it so you can make enough money, and at the same time, only take the orders that are maybe put in on time, so that way you have enough time for yourself and also for the client. Okay, so this is the bottom part of the cake. Yeah, and I'm going to be gluing both of them. I already glued both of them together, and it's important when you do this to make sure your glue gun is really hot, and you've plugged it in for about 5 or 10 minutes first, so it can be really hot and have enough to spew out. Yeah, because the first mistake I made when I was making this was I kind of spent too long. I was supposed to do the middle first, and then do the back. Yeah, but I kind of did it at once, so the back kind of got dried before I kind of placed, why do I keep saying kind of, before I placed the third board on top of it. So it didn't really stick well, and it was not sturdy. You guys get, and you need it to be really sturdy and strong. So it was already drying up before I placed it on, so that didn't work. So I kind of had to remove it and scrape off the glue and start over. So, but what that taught me is the fact that when you're carving your cake and you're doing this method, you don't want to carry it on the horizontal, on the vertical side. Does that make sense? You want to carry it from the horizontal side. That way you won't folding both cake boards into themselves, and it will close like a book. I don't know if I'm making sense, and I hope I'm making sense to you guys. Yeah, so at this point what I'm doing is I'm just scraping off the glue gun, because at this point it was already dry and I didn't place it well enough. So I'm going to show you guys again how to do it, and do it properly so it can be sturdy in case you want to do this. I think this will only work for maybe square and rectangular cakes. It won't work for round cakes, because how do you want to stick it? So I think it can only work for square and rectangular cake boards. So at the end of the day, the first thing you want to do is glue that middle together first and make sure it holds. Yeah, so that was the first thing I did. Make sure you glue the middle together and make sure it holds, and they are well aligned. It's not like one part is taller than the other. Okay, so once we are done with that, then another mistake I made here was I kind of applied too much glue, so it got stuck to the table. So I had to find a way to lift it without it gluing to the table. Anyways, so the excess on top, I took my scraper and just kind of scraped it off. So Now we're going to be like applying glue to the bottom, and you want to apply it like diagonally, so like there can be enough glue on both sides, because that way we're going to be placing that other board in the middle like this. Yeah, that way it holds the both cake boards in place. So can you see why you can carry it on the vertical side? You can only carry it on the horizontal side, otherwise you're going to be lifting the cake boards off of the one at the bottom. Yeah, you don't want to carry it by that edge I'm holding it on. You want to carry it like this. I hope that makes sense, because that way it will stay in place and you won't be closing your cake board like a book. So now I'm scraping off the excess that kind of came to the top before covering it in fondant. So, and that was all I did. It was really easy to make, and then I made my number 30 cake on it. So in a few days I'm going to show you guys how to make a number 0 cake, because that was the reason why I took this order at all. Like, it was a very selfish reason. Thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you try it out, please let me know in the comment section, or about me on Instagram. The link to my Instagram page is in the description box below. Thank you guys for always watching my videos. I really appreciate it. And remember, if you're going to be doing this, you need to carry it horizontally, not vertically, and when you deliver it to your customer, you need to tell them how to carry it as well. Yeah, okay. So thank you guys, and this was the cake when I was done. This cake board was 60 by 30 by 40 or 60 by 80 centimeters, and was really large. It was almost too large for my cake and stuff. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future tutorials. Bye.